Good morning, good evening, and good day. Thank you so much for watching Attack Power Gaming. Today I have a special treat for you. I am casting a game from the SDL's Charity, I think it's third annual charity event on this past Saturday. These guys signed up, donations were made. It's a great cause for a non-profit charity to raise money, and this is a game between AS and Onord. Here, they are both on Maverick, one playing 7th Estonian, Hoboteng would be proud, and AS playing 1st Lovash. If you enjoy this content, please hit that like button and subscribe. It's free to you and it really helps the channel out. Let's dive right into this. So I was looking over their decks. It's fascinating. They're playing on Maverick, but they both have over 100 units of infantry. That is a lot of infantry. That's a lot of infantry for balance and to be on Maverick. I guess they expect the game to go quite long here, maybe get stuck in sea phase for a while. We're on Orsha North, best map ever, so it should be pretty even. So it's really going to come down to who plays it best. First Lovash is a personal favorite of mine. I really have been enjoying this division a lot lately. Like a lot. It's really fun. I'm not a huge fan of 7th Estonian. That's not because it's bad. It's just not my kind of deck. So it looks like we're going to have a nice little PTRS rush along with a huge Pioneered PPSH rush here. We have some more PTRSs, Maxims, and things to get into this town. Actually, I have this like flipped the wrong way, right? No. Yes. I like the town on this side. There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway. So, Onord's over here with his 7th Estonian. Looks like he's setting up for some PTRSs to stop the attack into his town. Okay. Over here, it doesn't look like he is... Well, I guess he could push this way. But I have a feeling... Well, he's got Lango Shoto Shocks here. Well, we'll see. I'm interested to see where these players go. Is this the... I can't see which kind this is. The Hungarians have fantastic AT rifles, so we'll have to see if he's making use of those. Lots of PTRSs. Just all the PTRSs. A lot of AT, I will say. I mean, these PTRSs can take on the Tyrans of 1st Lovash, so that's definitely something to be aware of. They can be very useful that way. Have a little bit of recon for this hill. So he's definitely not pushing off this hill. He's going to set up with this AT and support gun along with some recon to overlook this open field down here. Here, I mean, maybe he might push the town with these guys coming from this direction, but I've always thought it's faster to go this way than it is to go this way. So I have to assume maybe they're just going to here or this complex here, because you can definitely get to this complex here from there. Or just into his own town. Doesn't have a lot going this way. Mostly just CQC grenade throwers here. And, oh, there's a Toldi too. We finally have some armor. There's some Tyrans up there. Over here we do have a KV-1S coming in. That's one of the heaviest pieces. That's like the heaviest piece of armor that'll be in this game. Let's see here. Oh, there's our Mustads. There's our mustard men. Our mustard men are coming. If you haven't had the chance, we have new tutorials coming out on the channel as well. A new one on attacking just came out. I know that was asked for a lot. Make sure to go check that one out. Find out how you can actually make attacks that are successful instead of just losing all your troops. Alrighty. Looks like the players are basically set up. Just look at the number of troops. It's just so many troops. That's the thing when you have these divisions with tons of cheap troops. The muster men are only 20 points. I mean, these PPSHs are 15, I believe. I can't see it. Maxims 20 some points. PTRS is 10. Yeah, they're just so cheap. You could just get so many of them. On the flip side here, 1st Lovash is very expensive. Love these units. Husaraks are 25 points. The Husa Goda Shotoshok is 30 points, I believe. Maybe in 35. We can look here in a second. And no early recon, which is kind of odd. Onord's got... Oh, he brought in the JU-88. Ugh. This division has one of the best recon planes in the game with a whole bunch of like bombs, like 50-kilogram bombs that kill things really consistently. I cannot believe he decided to bring this in instead. That's very odd to me. Especially when you have such a great option available. Oh! He missed. Oh, and he did take out that little PTRS there. This PTRS rush is getting taken down. Oh, no. It looks like he's going to get one here. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, so good for Onord, so bad for AS. Oh, and he's getting the Pioneers in this hill. That's really strong. Ooh, he pushed these Lancashire shocks up into here. That's very interesting. Calling in his first Focke Wolf, excuse me. But Onord with a decisive 15-9 lead right now. 2 flags. Even with these flags in the middle, he grabbed this hill flag here, along with all 3 of this town flag. This is why I love taking the opposing town. And with his deck, it's very much a possibility. His Ju-88 is under fire. He flew into it, you can see here. That's so that he only gets 1 run, hopefully, on that Ju-88. And look at Onord pouring in to secure his gain on top of this hill. This is a very nice attack, I have to say. I'm not sure where he's going now. Oh, he's sending one here, and he's going to push even further into this. Oh, and a PTRS has snuck in over here. That is very dangerous. And, oh, AS is already in a ton of trouble. A ton. Although this Tehran 2 should be able to hold the line really well here to just take out a recon unit. His recon unit is going to go down here. He's got some of these... I can't see these. I don't use these infantry myself. They're like a standard rifle squad that's not super strong. 16-8 to Onord here. Bring in some armor. Unfortunately, his Su-85's on the hill, but it's not in a great line of sight position. You probably have to move it a little bit more forward to actually get full advantage of it. This Toldi 2 should do quite well. Should be able to pretty fully dominate this area. Now the 75 mil is watching this hill though, so it should be able to cover it off. Oh no, oh no. He got so lucky. Oh wow, that was very lucky. That 45 mil did not kill him. Yeah, see, it's basically just a standard rifle squad. It is only 20 points. I mean, for a 13-man squad with a machine gun, that is really cheap. I'm not going to say they are bad because of their price, but they're not super... They're higher quality. I don't know. I would pay 5 points more for the Husharoks instead. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. And this, folks, is what you got to do with your PTRSs. He's already gotten so much value. Every time he kills one of these infantry units, that is a ton of points, especially with a PTRS, which is worth 10 points. He just killed a 30-point unit. That is devastating. Devastating. Hopefully AS can take out this PTRS. The longer this thing gets to float around in here, the more damage it'll do. He's capturing this flag as well. 16-8. This is how you make a major push on this map. This is going very well for him. His Focke Wolf, I think, just head on this LA5, which has bad resilience, which is why he can do that, because it's a medium resilience plane versus a bad resilience plane. Uh-oh. He's on his back, though. That's very bad. Wow, what a tight turn. Oh, and he goes down. What great LA5 micro there. Tehran 2 taking on that KV-1 and gun jams. Wow, what a lucky hit. That's what he needed now. The Tehran 2 can now dominate any infantry that come up into the edge of this hill here. And this is what we talked about with attacking over open ground. You need some sort of support. This is a little light. I mean, this is very light, but it's really important that he has that. This Toldi 2 can definitely take out this Mushtad. It probably won't take it out, but it can at least stop it from being obnoxious. The 75 mil can use its HE as well. A little bit of smoke to defend, but the Arkazak did take out that 45 mil covering the road, which is pretty important because you need to be able to safely bring in reinforcements. We have a whole bunch more cheap infantry coming in, and he's pushing out these Mushtads with his Toldi 2. 75 mil is online as well, hitting these guys. Unfortunately, he did lose his flag back here just because of the way the line worked out. Is now 19-5, a triple tick on AS. He's missed. Oh my. And just, there's so many units. Like, look how many units. And now we have our super heavy bomber. I think this is the one with a whole bunch of 50-kilogram bombs. 100 kilogram, excuse me. Gonna take out this 75 mil. Goodbye to you. Oh, no. And this is the issue with some of these bombers that have a lot of lighter bombs, is that they drop in this line. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. That was impressive. The turret killed that thing. Wow. You don't see that very often. These Ur-2s are really quite strong. Wow. Wow. That was some great micro, because he kept him in. Instead of running him away, he kept him in and turned him, made the Focke-Wulf continue to follow. And just, oh, and now this Husarok is going to get taken out by this 10 point unit. Oh no, he retreated in time, luckily. It's kind of what you have to do in that situation, is just immediately retreat. This is not going to turn out well. His units are not close range units. They're not going to do well. Still on that triple tick 18-6, guys. This is how you take advantage of an early push. This is how you use numbers. This is how you overwhelm your opponent with just tons of troops. There's just so many. That's the thing with the 7th Estonian. You could just get so many troops on the map. 1 man versus 4. And it doesn't matter that they're just riflemen. They have four MP40s here. They're quite strong at close range. The thing is, Mustads are very solid at close range. They do a lot of damage. You know, when you're that close, it turns off the heavy machine guns, or the light machine guns technically, of your opponents, which means that they outfight most riflemen. They're very good. They really are. Just throw them in CQC. They do the job just fine. They're 15 men. They last forever. They're extremely obnoxious. Bring in another Focke-Wulf. These have not been as effective as they needed to be, and also he's lost several. AS really needed to retain his air force to build it up. This PTRS just will not die. Wow. That's the thing with these 2-man squads. They have more health than it appears they should. They should have it should be very easy to kill them, but they last quite a long time. Something to be aware of. The Tehran one was able to take him out finally. His Toldies and Tehran are doing good work. We're all the way back to a 15-9, which is quite a comeback. But you can see up north here, there ain't much. This Goya Shoroshok is not going to hold this forest by any means. We have a Tehran 2 coming in to help. Might be able to take on the KV-1. The heat shells in this probably can penetrate at that range. Yeah, it can from the side or something. You know, at that range, they can at the side. The nice thing is most of the Mustad do not have any sort of AT. These Laskrids have PTRSs, but that's about it. And now that he's finally taken out the PTRSs, he's kind of helped secure his lines. He's got a Nimrod here. One of the best AA pieces in the game. Really, really strong. It's got a heat shell that can kill most things, though you don't want your Nimrod having to use those. Although it looks like it might here soon. The 75 mil out in the middle of nowhere, going after that Su-85. I strongly doubt it's going to land a hit. He finally did notice that bad line of sight for him. Will this heat shell hit? Oh, and it does! What a great land. Wow. And we're back to a 13-11 only. What a pushback by AS, I gotta say. Really quite impressive. Fortunately, that LA5 is still going to get in, although that Nimrod gets a couple more shots if it gets lucky. If the RNG gods bless him. Wow. Oh, I'd be raging. Oh no, but the Focke-Wulf is going to fly over this. Is it 40 mil? 37 mil. Oh no. I don't know if it's going to get out. I don't think it's going to. Will the RNG gods taketh away? Oh. I was about to say the RNG gods blesseth and they taketh away. 14-10. Still 13 minutes on the clock for AS here. After quite the comeback. But if we look here, he is very thin. He's thin everywhere. We are finally into Phase B, so both these players should have piles of troops to bring in. And Onord is quick to do so. These Su-2s are really, really strong in this division. They get a whole bunch of rockets. They can do a lot of damage. They're really not... I mean, I think they are technically considered AT rockets. Yeah, they are. They work well on a lot of stuff. They're very good. Unfortunately, lost that Tehran, and there's not a lot here. If he gets lucky, though, this T-34 should go down. Oh, wow. A 2-man kill in one shot. That's kind of bad luck there. JU-87 taking out that KV-1S right there. Back to a 59. Onord pushing back hard. We do have a whole bunch of troops finally coming in. Husarok with MG42, the really good versions, coming in here with some Turans. Here comes the Focke-Wulf again. Another bombing strike. Really, I mean, here's the issue. He is using a 100 and, I think, 15-point ground attack plane to attack a 20-point infantry squad. It's just not a good trade. And I'm not saying that there are better options, because there's really not. That's most of what AS's force is junky infantry. But it's really not helping the cause. So you bomb one of them. There are 6 others. Doesn't really make a difference. It's putting a very small dent at the end of the day. Here comes our first Hetzer. You only get 1 card in this division, and you generally bring it in Phase B so that you get a lot of them. Because you kind of need them. 19-5 again. Back to the triple tick. You do not see this very often in 1v1. And these are 2 very good players. Let me be very clear. These are both very strong players. But Onord has just... He's got the momentum this game. And he is not letting it go. And there's just so few blue troops on the field, even with the big income in B. This 7th Estonian Division can be very dangerous. You can just get so many units on it. So the turret has a 20 mil. That's why this thing's so strong. Because the turret actually has a 20 mil instead of the usual, like, machine guns. That is fascinating. Again, don't like these long line heavy bombers, though. They really don't consistently kill things. I know it just did there, but they really don't. As we saw earlier, it didn't even kill the AT gun. Single bombing run. Turan 1 up against the T-34 76. It has a chance, but not a good one. And it does take it out. That super fast fire rate is really what does it. He has whittled down the infantry here. Hetzer should dominate everything in this area pretty definitively. He does have some... Oh, he has flamers coming in for the town here. Wouldn't be my first choice, honestly. It's 45 mil, though, covering the road. He's got to be very careful now. Flamers heading on in, but already under fire from multiple angles. Ju-87, not sure what that was going for, but it did not get to its target. Probably this T-34 76. He was able to surrender the Mustads and recapture this flag, but it's still 18 sticks, still the triple tick, only 30 seconds remaining. He's got no momentum down. He's about to lose this flag, most likely. The Turan 1 is just standing amongst the Mustad. Because he has nothing to fear from them in terms of AT capability, but he also can't do a lot against them. Here comes that SU-2 once again, and it looks like an overwhelming victory for Onord. This was an exciting match to watch. I know it wasn't, sorry, big yawn. I know it wasn't a I know it was very one-sided, but, I mean, that was very exciting. That was a great lesson in how to just overrun your opponent. Let's see if anything in particular. SU-85 did take out some tanks and such. His higher level infantry did quite well. So, like, not the mustard men. Let me just note, they're not actually called mustard men. I just called them that because it's fun. Yeah, and nothing really did well for AS. Everything died before it killed more than one thing, basically. So quite the overwhelming victory here. Congratulations to Onord on that great win. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick cast here. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.